Mr. Anand Karyakar, Information Security Expert, MCCIA, Dr. Vaishali Patil, Principal, I Square IT, Professor Madhuri Reddy, Vice Principal, I Square IT, Dr. Rajesh Chaudhary, Head, R&D, I Square IT, Dr. Madhav Raul, Head, TNP. To begin this ceremony on a note of gratitude, may I request Dr. Vaishali Patil ma'am to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Sridhar Shukla. I think sir is joining us. Okay. May I request Professor Madhuri Reddy ma'am to present the token of appreciation to Mr. Sanjay Bhargava. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. May I invite Dr. Madhav Raul to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Vineet Berry. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Mohan Naidu to felicitate Mr. Ajay Deshpande. Thank you, sir. I would like to request Dr. Jyoti Surve to felicitate Ms. Nikita Arora. Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to request Dr. Deepthi Chaudhary to felicitate Dr. Dimple Pal. Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Ajit Kumar Shidore to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Robin Banda. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Rajesh Chaudhary to felicitate Mr. R. Anand Karyakar. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Mr. Sridhar Shukla, Mr. Sanjay Bhargava, Ajay Deshpande, Dr. Dimple Pal, Mr. Vineet Berry, Principal Ma'am to grace the dais. क्या हिल जाओ
Trust Lab, MCCIA, and we, as the co-host, feel extremely proud.
Mr. Sridhar Shukla has joined us. I would request Dr. Vaishali Patil ma'am to present token of appreciation to Mr. Shukla.
So we are extremely privileged to have the experts from the cybersecurity domain to guide all the participating teams here. And this initiative, as I was mentioning, the All Women CTF, I think it has started in the previous academic year. And we are proud to be the co-host for All Women CTF 2026 in collaboration with IITB Trust Lab, MCCIA, and IEEE Pune section. The occasion which we are waiting for is the prize distribution for this event. So the top three winners, along with some maybe some special recognition awards, would be soon announced. But I personally feel that all the participating teams really deserve a big round of applause as they have come forward to take up this challenge. This CTF event, I think, is distinct for primarily two reasons. One is basically, as we were just discussing during the coffee break in between, that it is not only addressing a very crucial technical issue, but it also has a very strong societal context as well. Because any citizen, especially when we talk about the uh, digitization and India being a pioneer in that, this applies to any layman as well, because without the knowledge of the background technology, this is being used by even any common citizen. So the domain doesn't remain restricted only to the technocrats. So primarily it addresses the very first issue, which is not only technical but has the societal context as well. And secondly, it is a special platform for the girls to showcase their talent and give a boost to their confidence for choosing cybersecurity as a career option. So we I2IT are proud to be part of these initiatives of MCCI and IITB Trust Lab to take this journey forward, and we would be always very happy to be hosting this and having more and more participants on our campus. As far as City of 2026 is concerned, I am happy to share that the participating teams were not limited to only the colleges from in and around Pune, but we had close to 10 colleges who have come all the way from other states. as well. So I really appreciate their willingness to participate in such challenges and prove themselves in that domain. So once again, I welcome all the dignitaries on our campus today and appreciate and congratulate the participating teams who had been part of this today's event. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's now my privilege to introduce our guest, Mr. Sridhar Shukla. Mr. Shukla is a seasoned technology leader and entrepreneur, currently serving as co-founder and chairman at Cape Point. He is also a founding donor of the IITB Trust Lab. He previously co-founded and led GS Lab and held key leadership roles as Persistent System as COO and board member. With early experience as faculty member at the Naval Postgraduate School, USA, he brings a strong foundation in technology, research, and organizational leadership. May I request Mr. Shukla to kindly address the gathering?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for making me a part of this event. Let me begin by offering sincere apologies for coming in late. My mistake, I double booked myself, date confusion, and that's what got me here a little late. Sorry about that. So as Dr. Patil was saying, uh, this particular area of technology or expertise is becoming more and more important day by day. And there should be no area that is of importance to the society that should be left aside by women. So it is a delight to see this Capture the Flag competition being arranged for all women. And I really appreciate the participation by all the students, and let me call them hackers, and also appreciate the organization of an event like this. We have so many people here, even though we don't have the letters AI in the title. So that goes to show the people who are here are really committed to the topic. As it turns out, cybersecurity is the most classic application of AI. So very soon you will find yourselves making your mark in a field which sits on the boundary between cybersecurity and AI. AI for cybersecurity and cybersecurity for AI are both very rapidly growing areas. I won't say much, but all I want to say is that over the last few years, the largest transfer of wealth from one party to another has happened because of cybersecurity. This is not very common knowledge. It exceeds 13 trillion. The number sounds, we don't even grasp it, but an easy to understand comparison would be it is the highest ever in the history of humanity. And this transfer occurs in a variety of ways. It occurs via ransomware, it occurs via financial fraud, it occurs in a variety of ways. So the good news for you is you are in an excellent area. It's only going to grow in importance, so just don't leave it, stay with it. Even if people say, why are you not working in AI? Stay with this, you will do really well. So once again, thank you for calling me here, and thank you for participating and organizing the event.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Nikita Arora has joined us. I would like to request Dr. Jyoti Surve to felicitate Ms. Arora. Moving ahead, I would like to introduce our next guest, Mr. Ajay Deshpande from NCCIA. Mr. Deshpande is a seasoned software professional with 30 years of experience across startups and enterprise environments. He has worked with organizations like Persistent System, iCertis, and Bell Labs, and is known for his expertise in product engineering, SaaS systems, and complex enterprise solutions. As an angel investor, ACM eminent speaker, and mentor, he actively contributes to academia and supports startup. May I request Mr. Deshpande to address the gathering?
Folks on the dais, my friends here. It's a pleasure to be part of such an gathering. I didn't know Sridhar would be here. He's my first manager. He hired me in Persistent Systems. So it's a little unnerving to talk in front of your first manager. Um, so my experience with cybersecurity was when I was running my own startup. This was 10 years back. One fine day when we got into the office, we looked at the computers just going blank. And then eventually we realized it was a ransomware attack. That was the first time I realized that you could get hit by a cybersecurity event no matter whether you are a big company, small company, or you are just an individual. So cybersecurity folks do not discriminate. So in that sense, this particular kind of event, particularly trying to get women into this field, is a very, very landmark kind of event. And I'm really happy that this is happening. So from MCCIA and my own personal self, I congratulate iSquare IT, Trust Lab. They are doing fantastic job in this area. All the best to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving further, I would like to introduce our next guest, Mr. Vineet Berry. He is a cybersecurity and risk management leader with over 18 years of experience in information security, IT governance, and audit. He currently serves as head of cybersecurity at Centralogic and previously worked with TCS. He is known for his expertise in information systems auditing, IT compliance, and building secure, governance driven technology environments. Sir, I request you to say a few words.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So, congratulations to all the participants and the winners. So, there's just two things that I want to say. First is that for the participants, whatever you were not able to solve today, when you go back, think how you can apply it, how you can approach the problem again and try to solve it. And whatever you're able to solve today, go back and think how you can optimize and solve it in some other way. See, when I interact with students, the field of cybersecurity for them is pretty much limited to hacking or penetration testing per se, the offensive side of it. But when you participate in competitions like this and increase your awareness, you do realize that cybersecurity is an extremely important area. As Sridhar sir mentioned, don't leave this area, because what we would be doing is that in the digital world today that we have to inhabit, we are the people who would be managing the trust of the general public in this digital world. So we have to ensure that people trust this digital world, and for that perspective, cybersecurity plays the most pivotal role. So keep learning, keep innovating. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to introduce Dr. Bhargava. Dr. Bhargava holds an MPhil in computer science from JNU and brings over 38 years of experience in the IT industry. He is currently associated with MCCIA, leading the Cybersecurity with Academia initiative. He has held key leadership roles, including CTO at Microsoft ERP Solutions, IT Director at Deccan Education Society, and senior positions at IBM India, TCS, and Citigroup. May I request Dr. Bhargava to address the gathering?
Hi, good evening to everyone on the dais. Good evening, friends. One correction, I'm still not a doctor. Okay, so I wish I was could have done PhD when I was doing after my MPhil. And I remember when my professor asked, Sanjay, do you want to do PhD? I said, no, if I do PhD right now, nobody will give me a job. But I regret that, once after my retirement, again, I thought that I should do a PhD. But again, I thought, it's too far, and I'm still, rather than doing PhD, I wish and I would encourage people who get the opportunity, they should do their PhD if they get an opportunity right now, So with that, thank you very much for introducing. Now, I was here in this campus last year when we were talking to the students about setting up cybersecurity clubs. So last 1 or 2 years, we have been working with around 40 plus colleges in Pune and encouraging them to take up cybersecurity as a career as well as educate them, and what I've been telling them is cybersecurity has multiple roles. But when I talk about cybersecurity, everybody thinks that you need to be ethical hacker or hacker to play a role in cybersecurity. But the issue is that there are hundreds of different roles, and that is a laundry list of roles which I show when I talk to them. I can spend hours explaining what kind of roles are there and how people can play important role in cybersecurity. So when I visited the last time, the college showed me the interest that they would like to host the cybersecurity CTF event. And the first event, Patel Madam only said that we would be happy to host it. And it's good to see that we have been able to make it a reality. Now, interesting thing is, this is a cybersecurity event or CTF event which was for women. And interestingly, this was completely organized by women, planned by women, and executed by women. So, so when I was, Dimple was asking me, Sanjay, you have to come and be on the dais. I said, I don't have to be there. You should have women only on the dais. And next time we would like to see that all women leaders are here on the dais itself, for addressing you. Now, I'm sure there would be, heard that there were 9 teams which came from outside, which is very encouraging. And I would encourage people from Pune also to participate in events which are outside, So it is not that you will not participate. We would, for many of you, it might be the first event, but I would encourage all of you to participate in as many events, The reason why the CTF is important is that there is a global ranking, There are tables which are available. You go on site on their website, you will find country-wise which country is on the top as far as CTF event is concerned, which city is on the top. So as of now, India does not appear anywhere. Well, it is pretty much in the bottom. But we need to, with so many IT professionals in our country, we would like to see our name on the top. The reason being because that indicates that there are these many cybersecurity professionals in the country. So if we want to make India as a hub for cybersecurity, as you heard, trillions of dollars are getting lost or transacted, as Sridhar mentioned. But those transactions are generally the losses which are there. Every day in the newspaper you read so much of money lost in the, either by hacking, or if they are lost because some company was hacked and they were not able to do their business. So that means huge opportunity is there. AI is only the buzzword, but real problem which we have to solve is cybersecurity. And with quantum computing coming in, the challenges would be much different. With AI already there are a lot of challenges, but then again, it's all in the mindset, how you look at the problem. And today, as far as our country is concerned, from personally, I think we are far behind our, I would say, enemies, because those are the people, for example, North Korea, China, Pakistan, Iran, all of them are much ahead as far as cyber crime, not crime, but in terms of hacking into systems and damaging. And we don't expect you to be doing that, but we need both. We need people who are in offensive side, because if we have requirement, if the government needs, or if we are into a war, today most of the war would be with social media and as well as on cyber media. All kind of skills are required, and once we know, we will be able to defend also. Today, if you go anywhere, other than our government knowing, US and China and all these countries know where you are today. With thanks to your watches and thanks to your mobile phones, they know exactly where you are. And these are the kind of risk I want you guys to understand, that we need to address it. We have several opportunities in the career. Persistent has been doing a lot of good work in terms of at systems level. We need more people who can understand systems and can write firmware for code for devices, can write low level code which is required to make sure that our devices are secure. Anything can go wrong with any of these. Watches itself can be, if required, can be triggered. And you have seen with what Israel was able to do with pagers. Similarly, what others are doing. So these are kind of threats which are already there. So I won't take too much of time, but I wanted to just let you know that you have significant opportunity. You will not stop here. This is just a beginning. This might be your first CTF, but this should not be a last CTF. Try and do as many CTF you can do online. There are many online which are paid, free. Keep doing that, because in your spare time, because that will give you more opportunities to compete and do better. With that, thank you and wish you all the best and success. Thank you.
I request all the dignitaries to kindly step down for the prize distribution. And now, the moment we all have been eagerly waiting for, the winner's announcement and the prize distribution ceremony. We begin with the third position, then the second, and then the final first position. To do the honors, may I request Mr. Sanjay Bhargava to step forward. The third position in all women capture the flag CTF 2026 goes to Team Secure Her. Winners Kumud Pal and Vedika Patil. Kumud Patil and Vedika Patil. You can join, please.
Please call the professors and mentors on.
Sure. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Now, may I request Mr. Ajay Deshpande to do the honors? The second position in all women CTF 2026 goes to Team Nova. Winners Sanjula M and Varshita KG. Professors and mentors, please come forward too. Congratulations, girls. Thank you, sir. Now, moving ahead for the first position, may I request Mr. Vineet Berry to do the honors? The first position in All Women CTF 2026 goes to Team Bacha Hai Tu Mera. Winners, Adrija Chatterjee. Mentors and professors, please join. Please, sir. Sridhar, sir, please join in. Congratulations to all the winners. I request all the winners to come forward for a group photograph. So, dignitaries, please come forward. All the teams. All the winning teams, please come forward for a group photograph. I would like to request our first position winner, Adrija Chatterjee, to share her please experience.
Hello, hello everyone. So, first of all, thank you for this opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, so this was my first CTF, so I'm super excited. Like for the first 10-20 minutes, I was really scared because I was not able to solve but then slowly I coded and like I got the output. So yeah, it was overall a good experience, and I hope that I'll achieve more in my next CTF events. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vita. And congratulations. And now I invite Dr. Dimple Pal to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. How are we, students? Excited? How was the experience today? Great? Super? Thank you. So, a very, I should say, a big thank you to all of you because Sanjay sir, myself, Vineet, Robin here, Varsha ma'am, Patil ma'am, everyone, we were behind, and Nikita, we were behind so many colleges so that, you should come forward and register for this. Students, I am representing here IEEE Education Society and Women in Engineering. There are a lot of initiatives that we try to push through. Okay, very first thing that I want you all to do is please try to network with such organization where they are doing all these kind of activities. Okay, we have some of our students who are already part of IEEE. They are SAC members and they are putting in a lot of efforts. Apart from what you are studying in your college, your curriculum, you need to prepare yourself for the industry. Okay, so for that you need to take up extra tasks. You have to take up extra activities. You will get exposed to how we are working in industry, what kind of attitude attributes are required, and these kind of CTFs we are trying to push in. There are a lot of initiatives that we are trying to push again. This was the second time, and believe me, first was big time chaos, and some of them had experience. This year, I'm very glad that we had around 30 teams, and 8 teams came from outside Pune. So kudos to those. Thank you very much for joining in and participating. Obviously, this creates a benchmark, and we are looking forward that you guys participate in more and more such events, more and more such CTF. We have Sridhar sir with us, Sanjay sir, and I take them as my mentors. Whatever I do, I always call them, consult with them, and I ask them for guidance. What needs to be done so that we can raise these bars for all you students? Because you're not just studying, we are creating next generation. We are trying to make them more focused on what exactly we are trying to look. It's not just after the college you want to get a good job, earn money and sit back. No, we want you to be prepared for next 10 to 15 years. For that, we are requesting you, make sure that talk to your friends, talk to your teachers, talk to your professors, connect with them wherever the CTFs are happening. We try to push in from our side. We try to connect with all those colleges. Last year, me, Sanjay sir, we went to around 45 colleges so that they can encourage their students to get registered for CTF. Okay, I know you found it today. It was very difficult for you to crack, right? Very difficult. You had hard time, but this is just a learning. Okay, so thank you very much, and I just wanted to say thank you to each and every person who was involved, starting from Sridhar sir, Trust Labs, IITB. They were so gracious. I have been talking to Sridhar sir with Nikita. I had calls at around 10:30 midnight also, late night also, so that we can get this set up. So thank you, Nikita, for all the support. Thank you, your team, Darshna. It was amazing that you guys have supported, and the way it went today was really nice. I would like to thank Patil ma'am for for hosting this event here, because we have been planning and we wanted to look out for the best infrastructure, best team, and best support that we could get from them. So thank you, Patil ma'am. We also have Sanjay sir. He's been mentoring us. He's trying to push a lot of initiative through MCCI. So we have folks from MCCI who were there, who were supporting us. And thank you so much for being there. And most importantly, I would like to thank Central Logic, because all the Lakshmi had come from these guys. Just give a big round of applause for me. So Vineet Deri is my colleague. We work together at TCS, Vineet and Robin, and he's been amazing support. He was there for all the initiatives that I pushed in, and I've requested him to join me or help me. Thank you, Vineet, for that, and please convey my thanks to Ajay sir also. We have Anand here. Anand is also one mentor who's been mentoring not only the students but also people who are into industry professionals. He is guiding them, and he's also running this initiative for people after college, how they can get into better opportunities and better jobs. So if at all you want to check out, or any of your friends who have already passed out want to check out, please follow him. He's the right person to follow. Dipti, Bhagyashree, Panchashila, Robin, and other TPO. Yes, Raut sir. Thank you so much for being there, and I would like to give a big thank you to all the volunteers who have been here, SAT members, SAT members for IEEE, and please convey my thank you to Aruna ma'am, who was very graciously, agreed to support us for this initiative, and we would like to take this to the next level. So students, please make sure that your friends or your juniors, they should be ready for next year CTF. I want to see more and more girls. So this time it was 72 teams who registered, but let's target for having around 200 for next year, and at least 100 who should be there in person. Thank you very much everyone for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem now? Janagana adhinayaka jaya bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkal Banga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Uchchal Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mage Gaye Tava Jaya Gatha Janagana Mangaladayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He. Thank you everyone. Thank you all for being a part of this wonderful celebration. Have a great evening ahead.